What's up, guys? Welcome back to the second video on our Stop Sucking at Pull-Up series. Today, we are addressing following what we covered last week, where we couldn't do a single pull-up. Now we've gotten to the point where we can do one. That one pull-up that we can do right now is what is going to build up to 1,000 pull-ups, or more than one, because that's the goal. Just to get you guys proficient at pull-ups so you can do a set here and there and not want to die like I do. We're doing this together. It's not just you guys on this journey. I am with you. So how do we get from doing 1 to 1,000? We start by doing one at a time for super high volume. So we do a rep, we rest, we do another rep, we rest, and we do that 5 times, 10 times, 15, 20 times, whatever it takes, to get to the point where suddenly we can only do one pull-up at a time, but we just did 20. It took us an hour, but we got 20. We're not going to do it to that extreme, as you'll see here in a minute. But that's the point that we're trying to make, is that we take it one at a time and accumulate volume over time. It's the most simple form of progressive overload that exists, and it's what I have found to be the key to improving pull-ups. I'm switching arms here because my arm is getting tired holding this up. You'd think I'd be stronger than this. I suck. Anyway, the tactic that we're going to use today, I got the board all written up for you guys. I'm going to be like a teacher. I'm like the teacher. I'm the professor of gains in the pull-up category, even though I suck at them. Again, we're getting better together. So, how are we going to accumulate that volume? We're going to structure it based on timed intervals of work and rest. Now, starting out, you may need longer rest periods than what we're going to discuss here. If that's the case, that's fine. You could do, let's nix that. Let's understand this, and then we'll talk about how we can adapt it for you. We're going to use EMOMs. EMOMs are a structured rest to work ratio that's going to allow you to build up that volume on your pull-ups. So what does that stand for? E, every, M, minute, O, on, and M, the minute. Every minute on the minute. What does that mean? That means that if we set a timer, just stopwatch, we put it at 0, and we start it, we do one pull-up. When that timer gets to 1 minute, we do another one. So let's say it takes you 2 seconds to do one pull-up. That means you get 58 seconds of rest, and then you do another one, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, every minute on the minute for however many minutes that you were doing it. Hand switch, good. Now, as I was starting to go on a tangent there, it doesn't have to be every minute on the minute. That's a simple and basic way to do it, but starting out, you might need every minute on the second minute, or every second minute on the minute. That also works. It's the same thing. It's just a matter of hitting that volume. So if you start to do the programming that we talk about here, and you find that that's the case for you, you need longer than that single minute rest, take it, perfectly fine. This just breaks it down to be a little bit shorter than you would otherwise need if you're doing every 2 minutes. But that's okay, again, perfectly fine if you need 2 or 3 minutes, whatever you do, I don't care. Now, before I get into this, I have to give a shout out to Trevor Bachmeyer at Smashworks on Instagram and YouTube. I stole this directly from him. I won't lie to you guys. This is not my idea. Trevor is an amazing, super intelligent coach, and this is something that I picked up from him that has been working really well for me. This part here is entirely his. I have added on to that and adapted it. I don't know if it's different from what he would do, because this is all he kind of goes over in his video on it. But the adaptations beyond that point. Trevor, if you see this and you do what I adapt it to, thank you. I stole it from you. Otherwise, cool. I hope it works even if you didn't do it. So how are we going to do this? Phase 1, week 1, day 1, we have a 4-minute EMOM. That means we're going to start a timer. We're going to do 1 rep. We're going to rest until we get to the second minute. We're going to do 1 rep. We do that 4 times. So 4 minutes. Let's say it takes you, we'll say you struggle with pull-ups. It takes you 5 seconds to do one. That means that when you get to on that stopwatch, it's gonna say 3:05, you do your last pull-up, you get down, you're done. That's it. 4 minutes. It's 4 total pull-ups. Easy. We do that day 1. Day 2, we bump it up to 6 minutes, still doing 1 rep. So again, you get to 5:05 on the stopwatch, you're done. You've done 6 reps, fantastic work, good job. Day 3, going up to 10 minutes. A little bigger of a jump there, but you guys can handle it. Because we're gonna take an off day in between each of these as well. That's worth noting too. Don't do these like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I break this down, for example, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whenever I'm doing these, switching sides. You guys ever just like hold up your phone for an extended period of time? It burns the shoulders like crazy. This is week 1, 1 rep. The next week, we accomplish this, we're feeling good. We're gonna go 2 reps. It might take you more than a week of doing this. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Week 2, assuming that we are capable of doing that, we go up to 2 reps. 2 reps for 4 minutes. 2 reps for 6 minutes. 2 reps for 10 minutes. Every minute on the minute. Again, assuming that this goes well, you're hitting all your reps still, maybe it takes you 2-3 weeks of doing that, that's okay. We bump it up to 3 reps. You guys seeing the pattern here? 3 reps, 4 minutes. 3 reps every minute on the minute, 6 minutes, 3 reps for 10 minutes. That is the phase 1 progression, okay? So we're just trying to get up to that point of 3 reps. Because at the end of that, let's say like this goes smooth for you. You do week 1, week 2, week 3, you got it. That 10 minutes for 3 reps, it's 30 reps. You went from doing 1 pull-up to doing 30 pull-ups after 3 weeks. Assumably, maybe longer, that's okay. Regardless, once you get to that point where we're doing 30 total pull-ups, we're gonna enter phase 2, which is where we start with a 10-minute EMOM, and we bump it up to 12 on day 2 and 14 on day 3. You can see it still follows the same pattern, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Week 1, 2, 3, getting out of breath. Everything's tired now because I'm holding this stupid phone up. At the end of this, we accomplish this, we do a great job. 14 minutes, 3 reps per minute, you have 42 reps there. That's awesome. I got to here, I did really well. And then I went to 4 reps. So that's where, whoa, dropping the phone. This is where I may start to deviate from what Trevor Bachmeyer does in that, I don't know where he goes past here because this is all his video covers. I bumped up, because we're in phase 2, we're able to do a handful of pull-ups at a time. I went up to 4 reps for each of those. So 4 reps for 10, 4 reps for 10, 4 reps for 14. And then I went the next week up to 5 reps, switching sides. 5 reps kicked the crap out of me because my intention was, okay, I'm gonna do my 5 reps per minute for 10 minutes. I was at like minute 6 and I'm like, this is going to kill me. There's no chance I was getting through it. I was hitting that wall. So this is what I did, and this is what I would recommend to you guys. That is that once you get to a point where it's beating you, so let's say it happens to you guys whenever you get to 4. We go for the 4 reps for 10 minutes and it's not happening. We're beat down, we're not able to get it. I'm gonna bring it back up to phase 1 with 4 reps, right? So we're gonna start 4 reps for 4 minutes. That would go here. 4 reps for 6 minutes on day 2, and 4 reps for 10 minutes on day 3. Again, taking your time to progress through that. Maybe it takes you 2-3 weeks to get up to the point where you're doing 4 reps a minute for 10 minutes. That's fine, do your thing. And just keep being consistent with it 3 times a week. You're gonna see those numbers go up. It just might take a little bit longer. This is where I'm at. Today, I did my 6-minute EMOM at 5 reps, because I got to 5 on phase 2 whenever I started to falter. So I went back to phase 1. I did a 4-minute EMOM for 5 reps. Today I did a 6-minute EMOM with 5 reps, and Friday, 2 days from now, I would do 10 minutes with 5 reps. And what I'm gonna go with here is I think I'm just gonna go 5, 6, 7. Once I get past 5, 6, 7 on my on a 3-week progression, or however many weeks it takes me to get to 7 reps of 10 minutes, then I'll bump back up to this and start again at 5. So I'll go 5 for 10, 5 for 12, 5 for 14, etc. I hope you guys are following that. I will write out the progressions on here in the video description or in the caption or wherever I put this. I'll kind of break this down a little bit more, but I hope you guys are following that. So less action today of me actually doing pull-ups and more of programming for continued progress. I don't have much else to say beyond that. Are you guys, you can't answer me. Are you following along with how the imams build up the volume when it pull-ups for you? Because that is the goal here. Again, it doesn't have to be this, but this is just a intelligently programmed progression that helps you to build up volume, right? So again, if you want to do 1 rep every 4 minutes for 10 reps, it's going to take you 40 minutes to do that, but you still did, 40, that's it, yeah, whatever, 40, you still did 40 pull-ups. It took you almost an hour, but it's okay because you did 40 pull-ups. That is what we are trying to do here. The imam just keeps a condensed, structured format for that, but I think it's a really key factor to just work on that 1 rep at a time, 2 reps at a time, 3 reps at a time, and build that up to a point where you could do 10, 15, 20 reps at a time. It'll take you a long time. It's taken me a long time. I'm really frustrated that 5 reps started to kick my butt at 10 minutes. But nonetheless, I have a program to follow. That progression is consistent. I can see it week to week. Maybe next week, or maybe I get to Friday and the 10 minutes kicks the crap out of me at 5 reps. I can barely get it. I go back up. I'll do it again. Consistency until I make that 5 minutes or 5 reps per minute for 10 minutes easy enough that I feel comfortable going 10, 12, 14. That's all I have for you guys today. Comment. Let me know what you guys think of this video. I'm holding my right arm up with my left arm because my shoulders are tired from holding the stupid phone up. But let me know what you guys think of this. Again, shout out to Trevor Bachmeyer for the idea. I hope that I can be a beacon of additional exposure to you and your channel and the help that you give other people. You're awesome. Give these a try, guys, and keep me up to date on how your pull-up progress is going, because I will do the same as we continue to try to suck less at pull-ups. Talk to you guys soon.